there's a plea from us, first of all, and other journalists to the Electoral Commission to have bring an amendment to the CIs you've been doing to change the names of some of the constituencies. Because sitting here in this studio on election night, and we are all running very fast. So if my producer calls me and says that I have the results for Kaikwe, I really sitting here, I don't know where Kaikwe is. But if you say Medina constituency, I know Medina, Adenta, I know Adanta. Ladadekotopon, because I live there, I know there.
Know it,
And if you look across other countries, constituencies are named by the place, so people can see. So you have Koleklote, which is Osu and Adabraka. And Asalam Down.
Yes.
So Osu, Adabraka, Asalam Down constituency is easier. That's one aspect that we may like you to consider with your commissioners. The other thing is the date of the voting day. If we can follow the American example and say the first Friday in December, so that we don't have SDA says that, Christians said this, Muslims said this. So we know Friday is sacred for Muslims, Saturday is sacred for SDA, Sunday is sacred for the other Christian community. So the first, second Wednesday of December is our voting day. Maybe we should be looking at these amendments.
This year the commission, together with the IPAC members, took that decision. But at the time, members felt that why don't we look at it in 20?
Oh, for the next election.
For the next 2020.
So this has been thought about.
We've discussed
to change some of the names and to bring the voting day.
For the names it's difficult because there are a lot of traditional.
So you appeal to the traditional people. So we know that is Koleklote, but in terms of communicating, it is the Osu Asalam Dan Adabraka constituency.
That makes it.
But why do we call Medina? Medina is Medina.
Medina is
Ayawa so West Wogon. It took a long time for us to know that is.
And I know there may be some who are students at the University of Ghana. They wouldn't know that's the name.
That's the name of the constituency.
I know some of the places when you go.
Bantama is Bantama.
Bantama, but I know a place like Jasikai. I think the district is Jasikai, and the constituency is called Buem.
Yes.
In Ashanti region, Sokore Mampo, the district is Sokore Mampo, and the constituency is Swansea.
Yeah, so maybe we have to.
So I think there are a lot of traditions.
Ease of reference for those of us who are working.
To that. So
I
think it's something we have to look at it because at the time when they mention, I know this constituency in the Eastern region, is it Odotobri?
Yes, Odotobri is
Ashanti. No, it's Ashanti.
Yeah.
I think there's one, the Kwaibibrim. When I think it's also Kede. So at times it can.
Yeah. Wow.
So we need to look at it.
You're going to be very busy from now to December.
Yeah, I think we are.
What's your normal work schedule these days? Do you work on weekends? Do you show up at the office on weekends?
Usually, now because of technology, we may not show up on certain days, but we are still working. And as you rightly pointed out, we are doing a lot. But we need to make sure. We set a very high standard for ourselves in 2020.
You did, yeah.
And we think
especially the process of the voting.
The process. And we think that we have to beat it. And in 2020, the EU Observer Mission, they came way before the elections. During the election, they were here. After the election, they were around. They gave the Electoral Commission 95%.
Oh, wow.
The African Union, the ECOWAS, all of them gave us a very, very massive approval rating. Even beyond that, when you look at the register we have, with the exception of Cape Verde in West Africa, Cape Verde's population is almost like Medina, Adenta, less than 600,000. They have almost 55% of their people on the voters register. Apart from them, it's only Ghana doing almost 54.5%.
Wow.
In West Africa. So when people question the electoral commissions, our activities, this is the only country in West Africa where almost everyone who is qualified to register as a voter, you go to Cote d'Ivoire, you go to Togo, you go to Nigeria, you look at the numbers, then maybe you may end up concluding that maybe those who are 18 are more in Ghana than
perhaps
them. But it's an indication that the EC has.
You're certainly doing a good job. But please remember and tell Madam Jimensa, it's our special message. Remember to have biscuits. Rojo Metal Lulu wanted some biscuits with a tea the other day.
Actually, we had it in 2020.
Oh, but he complained that he
didn't want it.
Oh, he didn't want it. Okay.
Well, we had it.
Then get some biscuits and then send some to the hard-working studios where people are reporting.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because we're having sleepless nights. Yeah. Thank you, Bossman.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome.
And good luck.
Nice meeting.
Good luck.